Good morning, Olympus. Today is September 14th, and you're watching OlyTV.
This record is particularly good for the youngsters.
Now you get right to the procedure.
Now what do you like the most about this?
Conflict, consequence, constant evidence, a classic content, communicated conference, whether 5 or 6, whether a number misprint, or if it seems that you heard it before. If you thought that you would never hear it no more, you should never.
All freshmen, if you are wanting or are interested in becoming a class officer for this school year, please attend a brief meeting after school on Monday, September 19th at 2:15 in room 261 to pick up the candidate packet. A total of 1 president, 2 coordinators, and 4 senators will be elected. See Kennington in the Aux Gym after school if you have any questions.
Students, if you are bringing a guest from a different school to homecoming, you must fill out the dance guest form. It requires the visiting student to meet with their own principal and have their business card attached to the form. If your guest does not have this form completed, they do not get into the dance. The form has to be returned to the bookstore by this Friday, September 16th.
If you bought a Powder Puff shirt, it can be picked up in the Commons at lunchtime, and you can buy more at the bookstore.
If you have not picked up your ID, they are available at lunch in the front of the main office.
The Titans Elevated store will be open on Wednesday and Thursday this week during both lunches. Turn in your Elevated card with signatures for some prizes.
Any student that has a concurrent enrollment class, please pay attention. You must be registered for the class by this Friday. There are no exceptions if you are not registered by then, so make sure to get it taken care of. If you are not registered by then, you will be dropped from the class. For questions or to get registered, go to the Career Center.
And now, onto our weather with Alan.
Thanks, Barker. Good morning, everyone. This is Alan reporting your daily weather. So today we have cloudy weather with a high of 76 and a low of 56. Tomorrow, right here, we're going to have a high of 74 and a low of 54. Now, the rest of the week is pretty easy to remember because you got like 75 and 56, and they're about like the same number. You know, like 5 and 4, and only like disparity of like 10. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy to remember. On Sunday, we're actually gonna take a break with sunglasses because it will be very sunny. It's gonna be a nice transition from all the rain this week. And as we transition into this next week onto Monday and Tuesday, we're gonna see some sunny, mostly sunny, but also partly cloudy weather. Now, about the air quality, as we saw on Monday, it was actually quite bad because, well, it was a 10 for asthma, as we had pollutants and all that yucky stuff, nasty air, and you know. So, as we head into sunny weather with less and less rain, we should be careful with the air and make sure we're looking at the air quality. Thanks. Back to the desk.
Thanks for... You can do
it. Disney is looking for 125 background extras for a Disney TV series. It will take place on Saturday, September 24th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. right here at Olympus. If you're interested, see Mr. Care for details.
Homecoming royalty. We are now in round 2. The nominations on the Google Forms linked in Canvas are where you can find who to vote for. So students, who do you want to become homecoming royalty? Now, on to sports with Luke.
Thank you. Olympus football took on Brighton this last Friday. Olympus ultimately lost, but it was still a great game. The full broadcast is available to watch on the OlyTV YouTube channel. Also in football, Olympus will be facing off against East High this Friday at 7 p.m. The homecoming game will take place here at Olympus, but if you can't make it, OlyTV will be live streaming the whole event through YouTube. The Powder Puff game is tonight. Practice begins at 6 p.m. and the game kicks off at 7. That's all for this week, so back to the desk.
Now, for a little bit about what happened on this day in history. Imperial Russia was formally replaced by the Russian Republic. The Russian revolutions started with Tsar Nicholas II. Russia was a poor and rural country surrounded by industrial powerhouses. The people were angry and they were starving. And then, in 1914, the First World War started. Russia went into war with patriotism, but also 1915, they were in short supply of everything. The Tsar was overthrown after the February Revolution in 1917. What followed was the Soviet Union, and that held some of the worst dictatorships of the whole 20th century. Another thing was the Congo crisis. As a result of colonization, the Republic of Congo saw a series of civil wars and military coups after gaining independence. The independence movement was minimally prepared and held many other unsolved issues, such as federalism, tribalism, and ethnic nationalism. This story reminds us of the ugly red mark on history of colonization. Moving forward, we will always have to do better.
In other news, Queen Elizabeth's funeral is today. Thanks for watching today's episode, and we hope to see you again.
I like this. I like Hey yo, my quality control captivates your party patrol. Your mind, body, and soul. For who the bell tolls, like the rhythm explode. Big, bad, and bold, B-boys of bold. Many styles we hold, let the story be told. Whether platinum or gold, we use breath control. So let the beat unfold.